Hey guys, this is Cynthia Swanson coming to you from Northern Illinois. So we did in fact get some snow last night. It wasn't too bad. I think in our area maybe 4 or 5 inches. Hey Peggy, thanks for joining. Dimitri. I'm sure my neighbors appreciated the fact that I was out there before 7 o'clock with my snowblower. But I had to get out. I had to be someplace a little bit after 7 and got it out, got it done. So I guess because we're in Northern Illinois, we're kind of used to it. We don't let it stop us or slow it down. I know it would cripple other parts of the country, but we're pretty tough here and nothing shut down that I'm aware of. But I'm going to wait for a few more people to jump on and hope everyone's keeping warm. I know I've got some family out in Arizona and they have short sleeves on, so that's kind of tough to see, but that's good. I've got some friends that are all over the country, so it's interesting to see how nice it is in California and how cold it is in upstate New York. So you just get a variety of stuff. But hey Dennis, hey Jerry. So I just wanted to touch base today as a follow-up to what I did yesterday. I did a story or a Facebook Live, if you will, on identity theft. And I had a friend reach out and, she's like, gee, what do you do? How do you protect your child's identity? Or what do you do if you suspect that someone's been messing around with their identity? So I did a little research today and wanted to share this with everybody. And surprisingly enough, we as parents, we place such a huge emphasis on their safety and their education and their happiness. But how many of us really think about our kids' credit report? Obviously, as babies and toddlers, it's nothing that we should be concerned with. But unfortunately, in this day and age, it is something that we need to think about. So I wanted to share some tips that I did learn today. First of all, most kids under the age of 18 should not have a credit report in any way, shape, or form. You get the one off where maybe a parent has added them to a credit card, so that might generate a credit report. But as a general rule, your kid shouldn't even be listed with a credit bureau. Having said that, they're not immune to the identity theft just because they're not listed or they're not on a credit card or anything like that. So if there is a credit report, that is a sure indication that there is some identity theft going on. So did you know that if someone steals your child's identity, this can hinder them as adults, not even adults, even say if they're applying for college loans, that's going to cause a problem there. A car loan, a house when they become an adult. Anything that you can think of that we as adults deal with, it can hinder that for your kids as well. So it's something to always keep in the back of your mind. So here's what they say to do. Around the time that your child turns 16, you should check their credit report. Because if you see there's a credit report, if you see there's something fraudulent on it, if there's something that looks kind of hinky, you have got time to correct it before they start applying for any type of loan as an adult. So here are a few signs that there's an issue. And I'm going to read this because I don't have this memorized. So I got this information from the Theft Resource Center. And these are the warning flags that we all need to look for. If you get calls from a collection agency, bills or credit cards, and they're asking for your children, hello, red flag. Kids don't apply for those things. A child that receives pre-approved credit card applications. There is no kindergartner that should be receiving a credit card application. Hello, another red flag there. Government notices related to taxes or traffic violations. That's a big one. A child having a bank account application denied because of poor credit history. So for instance, if you're going into a bank and I'm assuming to fill out a bank application, I don't know if you have to fill that out for a checking account anymore or if they have to run your credit, but obviously if they get denied, another red flag. So there is an official website that's called annualcreditreport.com where you can get free access to the credit reports, and If you suspect fraud involving your child, it outlines steps that you can take. So some of those steps are, you want to, first of all, report that to the 3 credit agencies. As a reminder, that's TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. You want to file the police report. You want to file a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. You want to file a claim with the FTC, and you want to call the Identity Theft Resource Center. I have that number if anybody wants it. Then there are steps that you take when you're contacting these 3 credit agencies. They are completely different than for an adult. So for TransUnion, they have an online form that will help determine whether your child has been a victim of identity theft. If the company finds a credit file on your child, it will ask for more information from you. Obviously, they're not going to give it to a random person, so they're going to verify who you are before they provide you additional information. So Equifax tells parents to contact the minor child department at Equifax in writing, and you have to provide a copy of your child's birth certificate and social security card and proof that you are the child's parent, and a copy of your driver's license or another government ID. So, maybe a military ID, a visa, a passport, something along those lines. And then Equifax will notify you, and it will remove the file on your child if it exists. Experian is a little different. So here it says that the parents have to mail in or digitally submit documentation if they want to know whether or not the company has a credit file on your child who's 13 or younger. Experian provides a form for doing this, and if the child does have a credit history, Experian will actually add a security alert to the file, and it will include a note to say the child is a potential fraud victim, and it will freeze that file at no cost. When the child is older, they can request that freeze to be lifted. So I just thought that this was some really good information for those of us that have younger kids, especially as they're getting closer to maybe their 16th birthday, that we need to check to see if they have a credit report. I know for myself, I did not do that with my daughter who just turned 16, so I will probably be doing that on Monday. I want to make sure that there's been no fraud activity. So when she starts applying for loans or car loans or what have you, that we're clear her credit report is good and where it should be. So as a recap, I do have all the phone numbers for the FTC, the 3 credit reporting bureaus. If anyone's interested, please feel free to PM me. I'll shoot those out to you with no problem. And hopefully this was really informative to everybody. And again, let me know if you have any questions. You guys have a safe and happy Saturday, especially if you're in the Midwest or in the northern states where all the snow is coming in. It's crazy. So you guys be safe. Don't go fast. Just get there safe. It's okay to be late. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.